Pošto je gledalac, evo ekskluzivno, ja sam ukrao malo vremena, Gianluca i njegovi supruzi, i tu je gospodin Goran Vesić, znači vest koja je odjeknula u čitom regionu, da je Gianluca došao da se vakciniše u Beograd i evo i da se revakciniše, pa nema o čemu se tu radi i sve to. Good afternoon. Thank you for your time.
First of all, we want to make everybody sure that we are us.
Yes, this is Gianluca.
This is
he's
us.
Sharon, beloved Sharon.
Yeah.
Da, i Goran Vesić.
We still keep the mask
Yes.
because we just had the second dose and we passed this year and a half without having COVID. We have our little daughter at home and so we are really very prudent because she recently had a surgery and so in 2 weeks we're going to be like 95% covered as the doctor said and
Yes.
we could take out the mask.
Why did you get the vaccine in Belgrade?
Because Belgrade is very near to us. I'm very well known here. I love Serbian.
You're very popular here.
Yeah, and by the way, it was told to me by my family always that we, from my father's side, we had a Serbian origin.
Really?
Yeah, and then Sharon is an American citizen, and she has the right she had the right to look for the vaccine, and at that time in Italy we didn't find it, and so we were looking for it. Serbia was like so kind to host us in a fantastic way, and we have chosen to come here. I feel home here, you know, I'm like...
Yes, very. Did you contact them or did they contact you? Or
yes, we spoke with him, I don't know how many times, and Chief of Staff of Cabinet of Prime Minister helped us so much to do that. And for us, that is honor because Gianluca is in Belgrade, because he is very popular all around the world. Many people from Serbia like him, you know that, and because of that, that is very good for us. And thank you, Gianluca, and his wife Sharon, because you are here. Now they are our citizens.
Yes,
this is fantastic. This is fantastic.
And I hope they will return in our city.
That must happen.
Anyways, you have to know that before, of course, 1992, when this was Yugoslavia,
yes.
I used to come with my father in the boat to spend the summer many times. And so I'm like since I was very young, I was very used to come here. So
I somehow knew it that you were Serbian because you're so good-looking, handsome. You have style.
He's with Serbian origin.
Yes,
he said to you.
No, I want to tell you, I don't know exactly if the origin is from the father or my grandfather or what, but they always told me that from our father's side, we have a Serbian origin.
I knew it. I told you.
We will find some evidence, Bill.
Yeah.
And you know, and I have to say that my discipline in life, because you know what appears from the social media, it seems like superficial and silly, but in the reality, on social media, you show just the first 10 centimeters of water, but below there's much more.
Yes.
And my discipline, my way to be very constant and tough is really Serbian. You know, I'm a strong man.
Sharon, is it hard to be with this kind of man? He's very popular.
No.
Women all around the world love him.
But Sharon is popular too.
Yes, I know.
I share him. He's from the world, so I like that people love him so much because he really deserves it. He's a great man, so.
Yes, that's what we see. But when you know that you're very popular, especially in Serbia, you're very popular. But when you started doing that videos for the social media, did you know that you get such a good feedback from the people? Yeah. Or it just happened?
No, I was imagining, you know, because what I think on social media was missing, because in the moment I started, it was like 2014, social media, the kind of communication on social media was completely different and more static.
Yes.
in the sense that was based on pictures. Then Instagram started to give the chance to users to do videos. And what I simply said to myself was that if I could have shown my way of living and my philosophy of living, it for sure would have been successful and entertaining. Because, you know, at the end of the day, what I simply have done is that I pushed people to feel free to do what they want, not what the society wants them to do. So it's like my role is like an inspiration of being free and to be aware that the fact that the life is just one and you have to live it at the fullest, just respecting others. But you know, dancing on Instagram or showing exercises or showing even who is smoking here?
I don't know. Good sense. Yeah. But that's your philosophy. Seize the day. You use every moment of the life to be happy and do what you want. But I would like to live like you know. I like you, but you live very nice. You have yacht, you have planes. How? Tell me. How can I live like you? I don't ever see you on your work, man. You're always dancing, driving.
Some good advice.
Yes, some good advice.
Yeah.
We are Serbians, you know.
You know what? When I was 20 years old, my target in life was making money. As for many people, many men, and even women, because now, you know, women working is a reality, you know, and sometimes they're even stronger than us. So my dream was like making money, but then money was never has been a target in my life, but a result of something done with passion. So whenever someone asks me, how can I do? I say, first of all, do things with passion, and then probably money will come as a result of things done with passion. This is because, you know, there's not a rule to make money, even, but there could be a spirit to face yourself towards money. And then one of the things that I mostly hate in life is when someone have the chances to live a good life and try to hide this good life because of a fake moral approach, you know, because there's nothing worse than like give to people a message that is not the real one. So I'm not scared about showing the quality of my life because first of all, I have nothing to hide about all the things I've done to procure to myself this. And I think that it's more honest for me to show to people how I really live. Because there are many people that show a different life because they want to be like, let's say, morally correct. But this in the reality is not correct because everything is shown differently from what it is not correct.
Yes. Okay, Sharon, what do you most like about him?
He is a very passionate man and he's so disciplined. That's something that really resembles, and I really admire that from him because when he wants something, he works so much to get it. For example, his career as a DJ, he used to be practicing like all day, like 20 hours a day. So that shows the results, and that's what people don't see. They see the results, but they don't see how much he works for everything.
Do you have your favorite video?
Our favorite video?
Yes, it's the first video. It's the video of my song Trumpet, which was the occasion to meet each other. You know?
Yeah.
So yes, because we met in Miami shooting this video of this song, and I literally have been like hidden and shocked and like kidnapped as when I saw her. You know, she was dressing like a Latin girl, because the song, you know, Miami is very Latin, and maybe this is the reason why I love it so much, because I love all the places where people are warm, cozy, and they accept you like, you know, friend and one of them. So.
But you're a very good dancer. I think the first video when you became much popular here, when you two were dancing, I think, or the actor, you were just dancing.
I did. My first video dancing was alone in 2013.
Yes. That was when
13. That was
every girl asked me, "Did you see that guy? How he's handsome? You know, tattoos, good body. He's dancing."
That video was a scandal, you know. Because but I mean, because you have to know that, like in English, you say the bougie world, the traditional world, the conventional world, the world that wants to classify everyone, respect what he should be ideally or should do ideally for what he is representing. What I've done was simply that I said to people that had a certain position, a certain worth or richness or whatever you want to call, that you could even be free and ironic with the others and with yourself, and there's nothing to be, I mean, there's nothing bad in being in being funny, in being humble, in being, in feeling yourself as everyone, you know. Because at the end of the day, what makes the difference between men is the education, not the money. So what I always try to do in life was like try to make the person I was talking to, like if he were like with me, you know, and like me. You know, this is because at the end of the day, it's like this. Because we are not different because we have something more in the pocket. That's not true. That's a false myth. We are different if we have not the same education and the same kindness. But this is, I'm convinced about it. You know, I'm fighting for this. So I come from a society in which if a rich man in a certain position at the time was dancing, he was considered not serious enough.
Yes,
you know?
Yes. Why you can dance and be serious at the same time? Why not?
Yeah, you know, I always love to say, and I'm very proud of the fact that this is my quote, that people that don't laugh are not serious people.
Yes, I agree with you.
This is,
yes,
because people that laugh are serious. People that don't are not serious. They have something to hide.
True.
I will say something to him about your concert in Belgrade, charity concert for children of Belgrade.
Anyway, yeah, I would love, because they suggested me to have a concert here in Belgrade, and I said that of course I would love to do a concert which could be like a symbol of reopening here in Serbia, in Belgrade, but I think all over the world, because this has to be a message, and I would be very happy to do it for free. I don't even want one expenses reimbursed.
Thank you very much.
A pact that we do something for charity for the kids of Belgrade.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Very nice thing.
A pleasure.
Goran, is this a great success for Belgrade? To have Gianluca here, to get Vaccine here, this charity concert, and how did you do it?
Because of the vaccines?
No, because of, at the end of the day, because of
the most
kindness.
important thing in the world this moment, vaccines, yes.
Yeah, vaccine and kindness, you know.
Yes.
I have been criticized by some like superficial journalists, let's say, and one of them in Italy, because I came here to do the vaccine, and one of the, and normally I don't reply to provocations, you know, except if they are very intelligent or very stupid. You know, in that case was so stupid that was so stupid that I finished my reply saying, thanks God we have the vaccine. Unfortunately, we have to wait a lot to have the vaccine against stupidity and ignorance. You know, so that's what. And then at the end of the day, you know, he was and they were very kind with me. And so for me, it will be a pleasure to host the first concert after the pandemic. But I, together with Sharon, want it to be like something charity for the kids.
Thank you very much. Very nice. Just for the end, a few questions about you, about Italy. It's like, would you rather? I'm asking you, so you choose. Juve or Inter?
My father was in love with Inter. I have been in love with Bologna. So
I know you're from Bologna, but
you know why? You know
because
why?
of
I'm super fan of
Sinisa
Sinisa
Mihajlovic.
I'm a super fan.
I'm Interista too.
Yeah, no, but I'm not Interista. I'm not for Juve. I was a supporter of Bologna because the whole owner of Bologna was a friend of mine, and now I have the trainer of Bologna, Sinisa Mihajlovic, which you should know.
Of course, because you're from the same country and everything,
yeah,
you know.
There is a dear friend of mine, and I consider him and I respect him so much for all what he has done. Even recently, fighting against what happened to him and winning maybe the toughest war of his life, battle of his life.
Yes. Spaghetti or pizza?
Pizza. I would eat like, you know, I would live with pizza. I would eat pizza like every day. But as I was telling before, because I was saying that I would have preferred not to eat, I live like in a permanent diet, and so I have to. I mean, I would love to eat every day, the whole day. But no, I love both spaghetti and pizza, but pizza is something. Yeah, pizza is something. Yeah, you know.
Maneskin or Toto Cotugno?
Good question. You know what? I'm so old that I have to support Toto Cotugno.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your time, and I hope to see you again in Belgrade.
Yeah, and we hope to.
Finally, I have one present for you and your wife. This is my book. This is my book about Belgrade on English.
Fantastic.
With paintings of pictures of old
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Appreciate it so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you once again.